Did you know that there are currently only 7 playable Genshin characters that actually wear glasses? This is gonna be harder than I thought. My goal is to beat Genshin Impact only using characters that wear glasses and a few other glasses adjacent eyewear. Prepare yourself for the spectacle of a lifetime and a healthy dose of JoJo's suffering. Like any new Genshin player, I find myself attacked by an unknown god. And this is where we select a protagonist. Since neither of the twins wears glasses, it doesn't matter who I pick. After selecting Lumine and giving my account an appropriately spectacular name, the unknown god takes my sibling and seals me away in the scary cubes. Probably several hundred years later, I wake up and fish up my own personal Paimon. Remember, everyone, Paimon are a limited resource. Fish for Paimon responsibly. Jokes aside, this is where the real journey begins. First things first, swim out to this rock and collect the chest and some primo gems, which we are going to be needing a lot of, before following Paimon to the Statue of the Seven. This is where I get the power of Anemo. But since the traveler doesn't wear glasses, I promptly ignore the power of Anemo and use the environment to dispatch the slimes. Thank goodness these are pyro slimes. Now, swim, my children. Swim. Be free. With the slimes dealt with, I could continue on with the main story. And this is the part where I was genuinely surprised when Dvalin flew overhead. Well, I forgot that was supposed to happen. I was a bit scared there, not gonna lie.
In the sky.
That was a bit scary. I didn't expect that. We continue into the forest cautiously. This is where I meet a suspicious non-glasses wearing green guy talking to a dragon.
Is he talking?
But I accidentally scare the dragon and it attacks the suspicious non-glasses wearing green guy. Then flies away.
Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon.
Is it normal to talk to dragons?
Of course not.
Wait until you find out about Zhongli.
There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look. Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about
It's
this.
a danger rock. I'm keeping that.
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
So I acquire the danger rock for myself, and I once again move on with the story. Then we finally meet our first glasses-wearing character. Now I know what you might say, but JoJo, that's Amber, she doesn't wear glasses, and you are partly right about that. But remember what I said, and a few other glasses adjacent I wear. Amber wears goggles, and even if she doesn't wear them on her face, I decided to count goggles in glasses only, in large part for my own sanity. Had I not, I would have likely needed to re-roll the account over and over again, hoping of getting Sucrose on Noelle's banner. And well, I want Sucrose on this account, to be 100% clear. I want her on this account. I also don't want to have to re-roll over and over and over again. So goggles will be counted. This also gives us access to Bennett, so that's pretty sick. With Amber in the party, the real challenge starts. And from now on, only characters that wear glasses and other glasses adjacent eyewear. Using Amber, I take out the Hilitrol camp, and we relied a lot on Baron Bunny here. actually, for a very good chunk of this account, we are going to be relying heavily on Baron Bunny. Then we head towards the city of Wind, Wine, and Freedom. When we arrive, Amber asks me to meet her up at the Animo Archon statue.
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider.
And this is where Amber gives me a wind glider. She tells me to glide down to meet her again, which I should remind you, you need a license to glide in Mondstadt. Amber, an active knight of Favonius, is actually telling me to commit a crime. With this quick programming note out of the way, I climb my way down to Amber's location. It all seemed fine, but of course, the dragon had to attack the city. And I got pulled up into the sky where I had to commit more crimes. 2 crimes onto the Traveler's crime counter. Upon finishing my crime spree, I meet Mr. Smooth-talking, non-glasses-wearing Cryo-Man, but he does wear an eye patch. I wasn't going to count eye patches in glasses only, but let me know in the comments if you think I should.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
And I got officially invited to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, where I meet non-glasses wearing Animo Lady and non-glasses wearing Electro Lady.
I thought we simply asked that you
In return for their help in finding my brother, I offer to help deal with the 4 Winds temples. And I officially unlocked the wishing menu. Being impatient, I decide to wish on Noelle's banner. Well, we are guaranteed to get Noelle, who has no value to us on this account. There is a chance to get both Sucrose and Bennett, who will have a lot of value to us on this account. And I only get Noelle. Luckily, I do have another shot at this, and I only need to get to AR10 to get another free 10 pole. My only choice is to continue the story with only Amber at our disposal. My first destination is the Temple of the Falcon, which is the one closest to the city, where I meet up with Amber. Since this temple was designed to teach players about Pyro and more specifically about Amber's playstyle, this temple was very easy to clear, with only Amber. Our next stop was the Temple of the Wolf. Or, it should have been, if I didn't run around collecting animoculi and opening chests. Despite only having Amber, I was having a lot of fun. When I started Genshin on mobile 2 years ago, I didn't really like Amber that much. Probably mostly because on mobile, the charge attack playstyle wasn't very comfortable. You kind of really had to play it with a shield. Then even after switching to PlayStation, I never really got into it. So it's really nice to try something different. It's a good time, not gonna lie. Never really liked Amber when I started, but you know, Baron Bunny's so fun to watch. And you know, he's doing a reasonably good job distracting the enemies. So no, I'm having fun. I'm legitimately having fun. After a pretty nice chunk of exploring, I finally decide to meet up with Kaya. Just like the last domain, this one was designed to teach players about the cryo element. And Kaya is extremely good in this domain, but I can't actually use Kaya.
Let it rain.
Well, combat with the enemies was pretty easy, and you could just run through the flamethrowers without losing too much HP. I did have some issues with the spiky water floor. After a couple failed attempts.
Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds.
Man, I didn't even jump that time. I just used Kaya's skill to get across, thus adding 1 cheat onto the cheat counter. With the domain complete, Kaya joins our party. who I then remove because he doesn't wear glasses.
Go, Baron Bunny! Right.
After a little more exploring, I take out this slightly over-leveled Hilichurl camp, decide that I was a little overwhelmed for the day, and decided to log off.
That's more like it.
The next day, I opened the game again, and I had forgotten that I was standing right in the middle of the slightly over-leveled Hilichurl camp. Rather than fighting this time, I used Baron Bunny as a distraction and made a tactical retreat. I continue exploring and acquired another Anemoculus and found this guy guarding some Primogems. Surely fighting a Cryo Abyss Mage in the middle of a pond isn't a bad idea. Amber can break its shield pretty easily. I think I can win. I think I can get this. And it was fine. Until it wasn't. So I made a tactical retreat. To be clear, I'm not running away. It's a tactical retreat. I am not running away scared. It's a tactical retreat. I live to see another day. After the crushing defeat, I finally decide to head to Lisa's location. Just like the other domains, this one was meant to teach players about electro reactions. This domain had an electro monument inside, forcing me to cheat for a second time. After activating this monument, wait, 20 seconds. No, I don't think Amber can do this. Lisa, go! Oh, I wish I didn't have to do that. I wish I didn't have to do that. Okay, 2 more cheats onto the cheat counter, I guess. Future JoJo here. I just noticed that I could have probably tried to level up Amber a bit before I cheated. I'm not sure if that would have really helped, but I should have tried that first. Anyways, hindsight's always 20/20. Luckily, the rest of Lisa's domain was easy enough to clear with only Amber. And with this domain complete, Lisa joins the team, who I promptly again remove since she does not wear glasses. Unless... No. No glasses here. To move on to the next part of the Archon quest, I need to reach AR 10, so I decide to do Amber's quest.
A gliding license? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
This way, I will be able to legally glide in Mondstadt. I will not be committing any more crimes. 2 crimes is enough. Taking my gliding exam, I got pulled over by the Knights of Favonius. But it's okay, Amber bailed me out, and I didn't go to jail. But now I am helping Amber track down Raptor, a super sneaky gliding thief. We track him down to a domain, and I am forced to defeat a bunch of enemies by dropping explosives, which is probably also a crime. So much for the crime counter. We are also forced to use Traveler here, but I'm not going to count this one as a cheat since we don't have any options. We continue through the domain and end up stuck.
If you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it.
But nothing that the power of friendship and a hidden wind current can't fix. With Amber, we defeat Raptor and his minions, getting us pretty close to AR 10. I open up a few more chests, and we reach AR 10 officially, and I got another 10 free wishes in the mail. With these new wishes in hand, I go to Noelle's banner, because it does have a better chance of dropping characters that we can use. Well, we can't use this, but there is a chance to get 2 4-stars. So we did get 2 4-stars, but not the ones we wanted. It seems that this count will continue to be Amber only for the time being. I also did the trial for a certain sunglasses wearing Geo lady who happens to be on the banner when I am recording this. And while Navia is a character that I will want to acquire on this account, I'm going to save my wishes for Emilie. Since Emilie will focus mostly on burning reactions, I think she will be a little more valuable with Amber, at least for now. By the time this video goes up, Emilie's banner should be released, so wish me luck because I think we are going to need Emilie on this account. Since this video has already gone on pretty long at this point, I'm going to end it here. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. This video is a bit of a new style for me, so I want to hear what you think. So let me know if you enjoyed it by leaving a like or a comment. I want to thank you again for your support, and I hope to see you next time.